just act of violence. We're praying for some semblance of justice for the bereaved family. Now, elsewhere, two families are both deeply rooted in the Ministry of Interior are mourning the deaths of their children who were shot during last week's Saba demonstrations in Nanyuki. A post-mortem conducted today at the Nanyuki Teaching and Referral Hospital has confirmed that James Kirenya Wambogo, a Form 3 student at Bingwa Secondary, died as a result of a gunshot wound to the hip. In contrast, Julie Wangoi Kariuki, a young woman recently arraigned in court, died as a result of blunt force trauma. And as our reporter Clement Masombo now tells us, the families are struggling to reconcile with the painful reality that the service they so diligently serve has taken away what mattered most.
Pain, tears, and a growing sense of betrayal. These are the emotions that overwhelmed the corridors of the Nanyuki Teaching and Referral Hospital mortuary today as the post-mortem results confirmed the worst fears of James Wambogo's family, that their son had died from a bullet fired by a police officer.
3 of us have conducted the post-mortem examination, and we have concluded and agreed on the cause of death. As Wangechi has said, it's quite hemorrhage due to a single gunshot in the pelvic area, which really severed or transected many blood vessels, including even the big and the small bowel, the small and large intestines.
Human rights organizations, civil society organizations have been supporting families to come to terms with what has happened, including provision of medical support, provision of psychosocial support, but also conducting autopsies such as this.
23-year-old James Wambogo, a Form 3 student at Bingwa Secondary, was shot in the hip by police during the Saba protests in Nanyuki on Monday last week. His father, a serving DCI officer based at Timao Police Station in the neighboring Meru County, is struggling to accept that his last-born son was shot by a fellow officer.
Sisi tuko na huzuni sana kulingana na vyenye Jimmy brother yetu alikuwa hata kwa shule alikuwa sawa, alikuwa anataka kuwa daktari, hiyo ndio dream alikuwa nayo. 2
kilometers away at the Nanyuki Cottage Hospital morgue lies the body of 30-year-old Julia Wangoi Kariuki, the daughter of Martin Kariuki, the chief of Liki location in Nanyuki town. Julia was arrested during protests and later brought before the court. She died in unclear circumstances.
We are finding some things in the lungs, in the brain, in the pancreas, in the liver, all of which can actually be contributory. And specifically, there is bleeding in the brain.
The families say they have lost faith in the institutions they once believed in and are now calling on the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, and human rights groups to step in.
So together with the stakeholders here, IMULWA, IPOA, LSK, we've been documenting these cases. As we are aware, we have released statistics of 38 bodies for Saba only. This is in addition to 22 bodies, 22 people that were killed on June 25th, bringing it a total of 60 deaths.
2 lives full of promise reduced to just names on crosses. 2 fathers, civil servants, asking themselves the hardest questions of all. Was it worth it? Clement Masombo, KTN, Nanyuki.
Thanks, Masombo, for that report. Moving on, 38 people have been reported dead.